Now that Henry is running around our kitchen full steam, you know I better have an easy dinner on the table. Hi, I'm Becky from thecookierookie.com, and today I'm bringing you one of my very favorite sheet pan chicken meals, sheet pan chicken parmesan. I love this recipe because not only is it extremely simple with very few ingredients, I bet you already have them in your pantry, but it's also a little bit healthier than the typical chicken parmesan. We're not going to be frying the chicken, we're going to be baking it. We're going to use frozen broccoli because easy is best. I love this recipe and I think it'll be a family favorite for you as well. Let's get started. The first step is as simple as mixing together wet ingredients and dry ingredients. In one bowl, we're going to mix together Parmesan, panko breadcrumbs, salt, pepper, and garlic powder. I like panko because it adds just a little bit of crunch, especially when you're baking instead of frying. That way you can fool yourself into thinking it's that full fat recipe that you always love at your local Italian restaurant. I'm just gonna stir those together, and that is what will form the crust on our chicken breasts. Next, we're just going to whisk an egg. If you'd like, you can use just egg whites, whatever you prefer, and just do a quick whisk on this. And now we're ready to dredge our chicken in both the egg and then the breading. So we're just gonna do one chicken breast at a time and make sure both sides are fully coated. Shake off the extra egg in between. You don't need all that extra. And just press down firmly to make sure both sides are fully coated in the breading. This is the good stuff, so get a lot of it. And set on a prepared baking sheet. I'm gonna wash my hands and then we're gonna spray with a little bit of nonstick olive oil. Okay, we're ready to pop in a 400-degree oven for 15 minutes. All right, this chicken has been in the oven for 15 minutes, and it's not quite done, but that's what we want because we want to cook this frozen broccoli right alongside it, making this an amazing one-pan meal. And just spread it out, kind of breaking up any clumps that are formed together. We're gonna pop this back in the oven for just 5 more minutes, and then our final step of the marinara and cheese. Okay, the broccoli is cooked and we are ready to garnish the chicken, and we're almost ready to eat, which is exciting. I'm just going to garnish with marinara sauce, a little bit of cheese, and then we're gonna broil to cheesy, melty perfection. Just take a little bit of your favorite marinara sauce. You can use homemade, which I do have a recipe on the site, or store-bought, whatever you prefer, and put a little bit on each chicken breast. I like to leave some of the edges so that the edges stay crispy, because whatever's under the marinara will get a little bit soggy, but you'll still have all that flavor. And I love how even though these are baked, I can hear that crunch on the chicken from the panko. Okay, and then we're just gonna use some mozzarella. I love a thick cut mozzarella. I think it just melts really nicely. You could also use whole milk mozzarella, that would be delicious. Just put it right on top of that marinara. If you want to be healthy, like this recipe suggests, you can use just a little bit, or if your family loves cheese like mine, you can really pile it on. Okay, we're ready to pop back in the oven under the broiler for just about 3 to 4 minutes, or until this cheese is golden and melty, and then we're ready to eat. You've got your side dish along with your main course, my favorite type of one-pan meal. Okay, this beautiful, delicious, healthy meal is ready. The broiling helps to crisp up the panko even more, and the cheese is nice and ooey gooey melty. I know you're gonna love this recipe. Hop over to thecookierookie.com for the full details.